A royal bombshell has just rocked the United Kingdom. King Charles, in a shocking and unprecedented move, has revealed the identity of his next heir. And it's not who you'd expect. Forget tradition, forget the obvious choices. This announcement changes everything we thought we knew about the royal succession. What does this mean for the monarchy's future? And why now? Let's dive into the explosive details that are sending shockwaves through Buckingham Palace and beyond. For centuries, the British royal family has been guided by tradition, with the line of succession firmly etched in history books and public knowledge. But King Charles, known for his modern and unconventional approach, has decided to take a bold step that has left royal watchers, politicians, and even his own family stunned. Let's start with the context. Following his mother's passing in September 2022, Charles III ascended to the throne after waiting a record 70 years as heir apparent. Naturally, Prince William, his eldest son, has been widely assumed to follow in his footsteps. William, the Prince of Wales, has long been groomed for kingship. His royal duties, public image, and dedication to causes have cemented him as a beloved figure in Britain and worldwide. But King Charles has reportedly decided to shake things up. Rumors began swirling when Charles made an uncharacteristically cryptic remark during a recent public address. He spoke of the monarchy's need to adapt to a rapidly changing world and emphasized the importance of reflecting modern values. At the time, few paid attention to his words. After all, Charles has long championed progressive issues like climate change, architecture, and interfaith dialogue. But behind closed doors, it seems those words carried a far deeper significance. Sources close to Buckingham Palace have revealed that King Charles is considering bypassing traditional primogeniture and naming a different heir. This would be a move not seen since the abdication crisis of 1936, when Edward VIII gave up the throne to Mary Wallis Simpson. However, unlike that scandalous chapter, this decision appears to be carefully calculated, a way to future-proof the monarchy. So who is this mysterious heir? One name has emerged: Princess Charlotte. Yes, you heard that right. Princess Charlotte, the 9-year-old daughter of Prince William and Kate Middleton, is reportedly at the center of Charles' groundbreaking plan. If this comes to fruition, it would mark the first time in history that a granddaughter could leapfrog her father and older brother to ascend the throne. But why Charlotte? Charlotte has already captured the public's imagination. Known for her charm, confidence, and resemblance to the late Queen Elizabeth II, Charlotte is seen as a modern royal with enormous potential. And there's another factor at play: public perception. While William and Kate are immensely popular, Charles may believe that Charlotte's youthful appeal and fresh image could help rejuvenate the monarchy in an era where its relevance is often questioned. This decision, if true, would not only break tradition, but also highlight Charles's commitment to gender equality within the royal family. Historically, the monarchy operated under male preference primogeniture, meaning sons would always take precedence over daughters. Although this rule was abolished in 2013, making Charlotte the first royal princess not to be displaced by a younger brother, her ascension ahead of her father and older sibling would be an unprecedented leap forward. But what about Prince George? As the eldest child of William and Kate, George has long been regarded as the future king. The idea of bypassing him is bound to spark controversy. Critics may argue that such a move could create divisions within the family or even destabilize the monarchy. After all, the royal institution relies heavily on continuity and tradition to maintain its influence and support. Yet, there are whispers that King Charles has concerns about George's readiness for the role. While George is only 11, his reserved personality and aversion to public attention may not align with the demands of a modern monarchy. By contrast, Charlotte has already shown a natural ability to connect with people, whether it's through her cheeky antics at public events or her poised demeanor during official ceremonies. Of course, this isn't the first time the monarchy has faced a potential reshuffling of heirs. Let's not forget the dramatic fallout between Prince Harry and the royal family. Harry's decision to step back from royal duties and his subsequent revelations about life behind palace walls have placed immense pressure on the institution. With his memoir Spare and high-profile interviews, Harry has painted a picture of a royal family struggling to evolve. Could this be Charles' way of proving the monarchy is willing to embrace change? There's also the question of timing. Why would King Charles choose to make such a monumental decision now? Insiders suggest it could be part of his long-term vision for the monarchy. Charles has reportedly been working on a plan to slim down the royal family, focusing on a core group of senior royals to reduce costs and streamline operations. Naming Charlotte as his heir could be seen as a bold move to solidify this vision, ensuring the monarchy remains relevant and connected to the younger generation. Public reaction to this potential announcement has been mixed. Supporters argue that Charlotte represents a new era for the monarchy, one that embraces inclusivity and breaks free from the constraints of outdated traditions. Her popularity could draw in younger audiences, revitalizing public interest in the royal family. However, skeptics are less convinced. Some believe bypassing William and George would create unnecessary drama and undermine the very stability the monarchy is meant to embody. Others question whether a 9-year-old can truly represent the future of such a deeply entrenched institution. And then there's the legal aspect. While King Charles holds significant authority as the reigning monarch, any changes to the line of succession would require parliamentary approval. This raises further questions about how far Charles is willing to go to push through his vision. As the world waits for an official statement from Buckingham Palace, one thing is clear: this decision could redefine the monarchy for generations to come. Whether it's a masterstroke of modernization or a gamble that risks alienating traditionalists, King Charles's announcement has already secured its place in history as one of the most audacious moves by a British monarch. But here's the real question: what happens next? Will King Charles follow through with this seismic shift, or is this merely speculation designed to test the waters? And how will William, George, and the rest of the royal family respond to such a groundbreaking move? The palace remains silent for now, but rest assured, the fallout from this decision will be monumental. Keep watching, because the next chapter of this royal saga is just beginning, and it promises to be one for the history books.